Hi, everybody. I can convert rates by raising to the 1 over n power and reading carefully for what the variable represents. We want to raise what's inside the parentheses to the 1 over n power if the time frame is decreasing, or the n power if it is increasing. As long as you follow fill step 1, fill step 2, we're good. So, fill step 1, I want the monthly growth rate. It's giving me the yearly growth rate. So fill step 1, take what's inside the parentheses and raise it to the 1 over n power. Since it's months and it's 12, and because the time frame is decreasing, it's 1 over n, 1 over 12. That's usually what you're going to see, but you can see the other direction as well. So I'm going to do 1.16 to the power of 1 over 12, and I get 1.012. So that is the monthly growth rate. It's 1.2%. So I'm going to cross out all the ones that don't have 1.012. And now I'm going to read carefully for what the variable represents. You have to ask yourself, how many times per, depending what the variable represents, year do you get the monthly rate? Well, 12 times per year. How many times per month do you get the monthly rate? 1 time per month. How many times per year do you get the yearly rate? 1 time per year. How many times per month do you get the yearly rate? Well, 1/12 of a year. So let's go back to this problem now. It says that the variable is t. T represents years. So how many times per year do you get the monthly rate? 12. So my exponent is going to be 12t, and that's my answer. If the variable represented months, then the answer would be choice 1, because I get the monthly rate 1 time per month. But how many times per year do I get the monthly rate? 12. So 12 is what goes in the exponent. Fill step 1, I want the monthly rate after being given the yearly rate. So fill step 1, raise what's inside to the 1 over n power, 1.36 to the power of 1 over 12. And I got 1.026. So that is the monthly growth rate. That's 2.6% each month. I cross out any choice that doesn't have the 1.026. And now I read carefully for what the variable represents. M is months. How many times per month do I get the monthly rate? Once. Not 12 times, but once. I get the monthly rate 1 time per month. 47, it's giving me an equation that represents the daily rate. It wants the weekly rate. Well, fill step 1, convert. So I'm going to raise what's in the parentheses. Now, since I'm going from days to weeks, the time frame is increasing. It's the opposite. So I'm going to raise it to the n power. And in this case, n from days to weeks is 7. So if the time frame is increasing, then it's the n power. So I do 1.102 to the power of 7. I get 1.9737. So I'm going to cross out all the ones that are not 1.9737. And now I'm going to read carefully for what the variable represents. T represents weeks. How many times per week do I get the weekly rate? Once. Choice 1 is my answer. 48, I've got an equation that represents the weekly rate. I want the yearly rate. So because the time frame is increasing, fill step 1, I'm raising to the n power. There's 52 weeks in a year. So I do 1.0098 to the power of 52. And I get 1.66505. So now I ask myself, what does the variable represent? Weeks. How many times per week do I get the yearly rate? Well, 152. I get Each week, I get 1 over 52 of my yearly rate, 1 over 52 of my yearly salary. So I got my 1.6605. This is 1 over 52. That's my answer. So for converting rates, it's not an easy question, but if you just follow fill step 1, raise what's inside the parentheses to the 1 over n power if it's decreasing, or the n power if it's increasing, get that decimal, and then read carefully according to these questions right here. Goodbye.